You don't come to meet me and think because I'm agency, you can get to ride on me like that. You can't come to meet me and feel like because I'm black, I don't know how to speak English. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, you are so welcome. My name is Laura and I'm a YouTuber based in the UK. I feel like I owe you guys an apology because I know this is my official video for the year 2021 and I have not uploaded a video in over a month. Guys, I don't have an excuse. Your girl is just lazy. Like, I'm not even going to lie. Yeah, I've had some personal drama. I've had some personal, development, but I have still been very lazy. I guess it's just because of the lockdown here in the UK and all the restrictions and whatnot. But I'm back. So if it's your first time here, you're so welcome. And if you're always coming back to watch my videos, even though I'm not as consistent as I should be, thank you so very much. I don't know if it's too late to say Happy New Year, seeing as I haven't seen you guys since last year, so Happy New Year, guys. But yeah, I'm back with another video, and this time it's a story time. It's juicy stuff, you guys. It's very juicy stuff. So I would advise you to get your popcorn and get your drink and just sit down, relax, cross your leg if you can, and let's get into this gist.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something that features. You'll find her.
So let me just start by saying that I have dealt with a lot of people that are rude, a lot of people that are racist, a lot of people that just feel like they can, give you bullshit and not expect you to respond or react. For some reason, they just feel like they're superior to you and they can just like disrespect you, and you just keep quiet and you say anything. But you know what? I'm not that kind of person. I'm not that kind of person that you give me shit and you expect me to take it. Like, are you joking, fam? So yeah, something happened to me actually Tuesday last week. The very first person to piss me off this new year, guys. Like, it was not even funny at that time. I don't think I've ever been that angry in my entire life. I don't think I've ever been disrespected in my entire life like that. But your girl made sure that, she passed the message across that if you're trying to deal with some people, if you're trying to, form I'm your boss, or I feel like I'm higher than you, or whatever, like, don't even bring it near me. Like, don't even cross my way. For those of you who know, I'm a full-time student and a part-time healthcare assistant, which means that I work as a carer, right? And it also means that I am a key worker. So even though there's a lockdown, and even though a lot of people are staying at home, I have to go to work, right? Because it doesn't apply to me. Like, I can't stay at home. I've got bills to pay, fam. So yeah, I went to work last week, Tuesday, and I worked with a colleague of mine who was also a Nigerian, and usually they give you like 3 breaks at work, right? In the morning, afternoon, night. So it was our second break, which is like half an hour, and we're told to go on a break, and yippee! Because it's usually a 12-hour shift. It's like from 8 in the morning to 8 at night. So we had done about, say, 6 hours and we went on our break. So me now, I like to bring my food from home. I don't like to eat food from work. I don't like to eat their sandwich and soup and, whatever it is that they serve them. Besides, you have to pay for it. I'd rather sit at home and cook my own food and take to work, and just sit down, balance, and, just cross my leg and eat my food. And it's always chilled for me. That's just how I like to enjoy my break, right? So that week, I'd already made egusi soup, right? And because I don't like eating swallow outside, I made rice and I took it to work. So I had rice and egusi soup that day. My friend, who's also Nigerian, had rice and stew, and then we warmed our food. We started eating our food. And obviously, you know how the whole place is going to be smelling really nice. Like, if you've had egusi soup, or if you know what egusi soup is, it's like one of the best African soups ever. But yeah, you already know that it smells really nice. If you've never had egusi soup, it might be weird to you and it might smell funny, you know, but it's very, very delicious. I'm not even going to talk too much about the soup. Like, you need to try it for yourself. But yeah, we had started eating and I'd actually finished eating mine because your girl is a Russian when it comes to food. I can eat food in like 2 minutes. I'm done. So, besides, I wanted to enjoy the rest of my break, you know, because we had to go back to work immediately. So yeah, I had finished mine and my friend was still eating hers when somebody walked in at that minute. You know, when your food is just starting to digest, but then somebody will just come and hold your throat and say, no, this food is not going anywhere. Like, they want to test you that day. It was almost like I had "try me" on my forehead and I'm thinking, is somebody trying to test me? Like, are you playing at something? So she walked in and I'm going to demonstrate for you guys. Okay, so you know how serious this thing was. Honestly, like, I'm not even exaggerating. So she walked in and she was like,
oh, this place stinks. This place stinks. Oh my God. Are you eating fish? Is any of you eating fish?
and then I looked at my friend. I'm like, what's going on? Huh? So we both looked at the lady and I was like, I'm not eating fish. Where are you getting this smell from? She was implying that our food or what we were eating was stinking. And at that point, I was like, oh, it's probably the trash. Because you know now it's a kitchen. People can just dump anything in the dustbin. You can dump like rotten food. You can dump like crap, basically. I was like, it's probably the trash or maybe it's coming from outside. I mean, it's clearly not anything else. I mean, we weren't even smelling anything. Auntie was just smelling spiritual stinkiness. She still kept on going, it stinks, it stinks, it stinks. And then this is the part that really got us, guys. This is the part that we knew this bitch is not kidding. Because before she did this thing that I'm about to talk about now, my friend and I were giving her like the opportunity to catch herself and be like,
I'm just joking, girls.
you know, just let us know or just say something to us that makes us feel like or makes us believe that you're just kidding. Like, you're not trying to be rude or you're not trying to disrespect us, you know. But she was serious. So this mama was serious. This was what really, really like made us so mad. She came to our table because we were just sat at the table and we were sat across each other. So she came to our table. She came to our table and she started retching. She started over our food.
Are you normal? Are you normal?
You guys, I laugh now because we have crossed the Red Sea. But you see, at that time, it was not even funny. When she started retching and she started doing like she was about to throw up over our food, my friend just, at that point, she just said, do you realize that what you're saying is rude? Do you realize that you're rude right now? And that this, I'm not going to swear so much. I'm going to try to hold myself from swearing, guys. But then this woman now turned to us and she was like,
No, that's not rude. What's rude is me asking you to hold the door for me when you were coming into the staff room.
and I'm thinking to myself, my first question was, when did this happen? Huh? You asked us to hold the door while we were coming to the staff room. I mean, I didn't see her there. I didn't know she was anywhere around the vicinity. Like, I did not even know she was close by. And then my second question was, and so you told me to, was I employed to do this job, to hold the door for you? I'm not understanding. At that point, I was really like, hold on a second. So because you told me to hold, or you told us to hold the door for you, and maybe we didn't hear you, or even if I feel like, you know what, fuck this, I'm not holding any goddamn door, you hold the door yourself. So is that any reason for you to now come and be rude or disrespectful when people are eating? Like, it did not make any sense. Rara, is that why your blood is hot? Like, is that why you are angry? Are you so petty that you're boiled or you're so pissed that you told someone to hold the door for you and they didn't. So I turned to my friend and I was like, what position is she? Because I wanted to know what position she held before I finished her. So I asked my friend, I was like, who is she, Seb? Is she the manager? And my friend was like, so even if she's the manager, does that give her the right to talk to us like that? After my friend said, oh, that's rude, and she was like, oh, you didn't hold the door for me, yada, yada, yada. That was when he clicked that this old hag is seriously serious. Like, she wants to try somebody today. I just got up. I was like, you know what? You are bad-mannered. In fact, you lack home training. You see the home training that your parents did not give you. This is the after effects. This is obviously how you train your children at home. For them to be disrespectful and for them to go in public and just say nasty things to people, especially when they're eating. I'm like, how do you say this kind of thing? I just expect us to keep quiet and be smiling like, are you mad? Like, don't try us, so don't come here. Well, we will beat you. If you are in Nigeria, if we're in our country, we'll gather, bring boys, and we will beat you to a pulp. Don't try me. It was at that time that this lady now, just left. She didn't even say anything. She just left the room. She didn't expect us to reply. She just wanted to like say what she wanted to say and make us feel low or make us feel inferior or make herself feel, oh, she's the boss or whatever, and just leave. She was a cleaner. She was the head of the cleaners or the head of the housekeepers. Like, I don't care what kind of position you are, even if you're the manager, even if you are the manager, you still don't get to talk to people like that. Like, how rude can you get? My friend was like, she was in shock because I think to her, it was just registering that somebody insulted her food, somebody was really nasty to her at work. So she had left the staff room, but like other cleaners and her subordinates, I'm just going to call them that, her colleagues, her cleaning committee, they were around, some of them, two of them were still in the staff room. The other ones were just hanging around. And I know she was still on the floor. And me, when I start to talk, when I start to shout, my voice can be louder than a loudspeaker, and I like it like that. So I started talking and I started saying every single thing. I started saying, she doesn't have any home training. I still kept repeating it, saying that nobody should come near me, that she's a fool, that she's a bitch. And I wanted her to hear it. And not just her, I wanted everybody on that floor to hear that. You don't come to meet me, maybe because I work with an agency, because she's full staff. And there's a thing about where we work. It kind of feels like agency staff are kind of, we're bullied, we are disrespected. Sometimes we are overworked. It's like they want you to do the bulk of the work because they feel like, oh, you get paid more than the full staff, or they feel like, I don't know what really runs through their narcissistic heads, but it kind of just feels like they take a piss on agency staff, So at that time, I was like, see, you don't come to meet me and think because I'm agency, you can get to ride on me like that. You don't come to meet me and feel like maybe because I don't like to play the race card, guys. I really don't like to play the race card, but sometimes it comes in. Sometimes it's unavoidable. So at that point, I was like, you can't come to meet me and feel like because I'm black, I don't know how to speak English, or because I'm black, I'm not educated. I'm like, if they stand me and stand you, I will finish you. You cannot compete. You cannot compare with me. Like, I don't even talk about all these things, you know what I mean? But at that point, I was like, fuck it. Like, who are we kidding? After the whole ranting, I was like, you know what? We're going to the manager's office. I told my friend, because at that time, she called her husband and they spoke for like, I think 5 minutes, and she told him every single thing. At that point, she was getting so emotional. She had lost her appetite. She threw the rest of her food away because she had not finished. She had only eaten like a quarter of it. She threw the whole thing, like the rest of it. I was trying to tell her, babes, yeah, try your food. I know how long it took you to make this food though. Are you sure? She was like, no, she can't eat anymore. That lady had just proper, made her lose her appetite. I'm like, thank God she not make me lose my appetite. I'll finish my own food though. I don't know what you're talking about. So at that point, I just told myself that even if her husband gets through to her and tells her, you know what, just calm down. You don't need to go to the manager's office. You don't need to report her, blah, 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 blah. Just let it go. I was telling myself, I said, see, you are not chilling anything. You are doing this for you. You are doing this to earn yourself some respect in this office. And you're doing this for every other person that they might have done it to, or they might want to do it to. Because in all honesty, I was just thinking, imagine how many people they would have, you know, said this thing to, or imagine how many colored people they would have tried to, oh, I'm superior to you because I'm white, you're black, or because I'm full staff, your agency, or because I speak English, of which, honestly, babies, they don't. So yeah, I was like, I'm doing it for the culture. I'm doing it for my people. Like, yo. So the next time they want to, you know, come and form I'm your boss to an agency person, whether white, black, Asian, Hispanic, whatever race you come from, whatever level you are, they're going to think twice. So we got up and we went to the manager's office. And guys, I have never been more disappointed at the head of an organization. I mean, I get that you're not the owner of the company, you're just managing the place, but at least you have to know how to put your people in check, you know? So we went to the manager's office, we told her every single thing that happened. So she was just about to leave, but the manager called her back into the office. You know, but what really got me I was more, like I said, I was more disappointed than angry, was the fact that the manager did not even put her in check. The manager did not even scold her. The manager didn't even say, you know what he did was wrong, or what he said was wrong. All she said was,
Is usually a nice person. Is usually smiling and laughing. Is never like this. This is weird. This is the first time I'm hearing this.
I'm like, bitch, I don't give a what you've heard. I don't give a how she is or what she's normally like with other people. My own issue is what she said to me at that time, because we're all talking and the whole issue of race came in and they were all like, no, it doesn't have anything to do with race. In my mind, I'm like,
Really, nigga?
yeah, right. So the manager goes, oh, if apologizes, is that going to be okay? And I'm thinking, I don't need your goddamn apology. But my mouth just said, well, if she wants to. And then the lady now goes,
Oh, I'm sorry.
bitch, you and I know that you don't mean that. You do not mean that, but it's fine. It's fine. I told the manager, I was like, see, today's okay. We're going to let today go. But let me tell you guys now that tomorrow I'm going to come back here. Tomorrow I'm going to bring my own food. And I'm going to bring the same egusi and rice. In fact, tomorrow I'm going to cook beans and egg. And I will bring it to work. And we all know how badly beans and egg smells. But yeah, it's still food. People still eat beans and egg. Even if it smells like Iru or even worse. So I was like, I'm still going to bring my food because that is my food. I said I'm African. Because what I'm eating is not something you're used to, does not give you the rights to come and be rude or come and be disrespectful or come and insult me or what I'm eating and make me lose appetite. Well, not Misha, my friend. But yeah. So I told her, I was like, we're coming back, we're coming back. You're not going to scare us. We'll come back. I'll come back with our food and we'll come back and eat this. And I want to see what anybody is going to say about it. Because at that point, I was so ready, you know. So we finished from there and I just walked out. Apparently, our voices were so loud. Everyone on that floor heard what we were saying. When we came out, everyone was just looking at us. And I was like, yes. Give me that look. I want to see that look because I want you to know that if you're trying to form who can we bully in this office, or who is that person that, you know, is just gonna shut up and we're just gonna make them feel worthless, and don't let my face not come to your mind. Like, just think of me and be like, oh, no, that babe, don't near that babe. Don't go near her because I'm not going to take any bullshit here. Like, I know my rights. Like, I know what can and cannot, or what should and should not happen, especially at places of work. So yeah, that's that, guys. And I was so proud of myself, you know, and my friend also. We were so proud of ourselves because we knew that not everybody could do what we did. Not everybody, you know, had the courage. And some people just, you come to work, it's just for the money. I get you're just working and you're just working, you want to make the money. But then some people just feel like, oh, you just come and take whatever bullshit anybody gives you, just be quiet, even if they're rude. I was like, nah, you can't speak for yourself. You can. Don't let anybody give you crap at your workplace and feel like, oh, because you are this or because you are that. Nah, even if you cannot speak the English, speak the one that you can speak. you know? After I went back, because I went back to that place on Friday that week, and one of the cleaners that was there when we're having the confrontation was now forming, oh, that was weird, blah, blah, blah. She was trying to form friend. And I'm like, bitch, I ain't your friend. We're not friends. We've never been, we will never be. So don't even try to, form, oh, that was awkward, that was weird, that was this, nah. Just keep it professional. Keep it professional. I don't come to work for friends. You've got to be careful about who you're interacting with. Even the people that you feel like you're smiling with, those ones are going behind your back to be saying all sorts of crap. So yeah, guys, I have finished my rant and I have finished my gist, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Before I start yiddy-yadding and yapping, I'm gonna end this video now. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you like my stories and you want more story time, because I have plenty, like there are plenty, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, please. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
In the 15 for my bros, yeah. 15 with my bros, yeah. Lagos, I wanna come home.